Have you ever felt like you have fallen off track, gone off the rails? You skipped a workout, you had a bad weekend with food, you missed a deadline, you didn't turn in a project, you slept through an alarm, and suddenly you tell yourself you're off course. All of your progress is gone. But what if that is just a lie that we're telling ourselves? What if you zoomed out and realized you're still actually on track, just navigating a longer road than you thought? That's what I want to dive into today on the fallacy of being off track. Now, welcome to your Monday Mindset Call. For those of you that is your first time here, this is a time where I just drop some tried and true knowledge and experience that I have seen with myself or with other clients, and really to shortcut your progress for you so you don't have to make so many mistakes. That is the beauty of working with a coach. You get to learn from years and years of experience, have that consolidated down, and you get to have even better outcomes than what I have ever had. So that's pretty cool. Now, most people think progress is linear and that success means hitting every step perfectly. But the truth, life moves in trends, not in perfect straight lines. Missing one day, one habit, one action doesn't erase everything. It's just a moment in time. And this is why I find cutting entire things out, saying you're going to abstain from carbohydrates, saying you're going to do something like 75 hard, which is going to be essentially perfection for 75 days straight. This is why these things kind of fall flat, in my opinion, because you could be doing a great job, making a lot of progress. You have one day where you don't do what you are supposed to do, whatever that means. And then in your head, it is, I have failed. Why am I doing this? I might as well not continue. This is evidence that I am a failure. When in actuality, cool, we had 100 actions that we were able to take over this time. 99 of them were amazing, and we're focusing on the one that wasn't, which is just kind of insane to me. A good example of this is if we were to look at GPS and course correction. When you're driving somewhere and you take a wrong turn, your GPS doesn't say, well, that's it. You failed, go home. You're going to die of tuberculosis in the wilderness now. It recalculates, it adjusts, it keeps guiding you towards the destination. Everything is fine, chill out. Just because we went this way doesn't mean our journey stops there. We can course correct, take a different path. In your journey in health and fitness and business or life, it works the exact same way. So zoom out, look at the much bigger timeline. And this is something in my own trajectory of success that I have seen, and that is, I used to put so much pressure on myself that I had to be perfect and I had to get an outcome in a short, condensed time. I would find myself saying over the next 30 days, I'm going to just absolutely crush it. 90 was my big thing. I was going to be perfect for 90 days, 3 months in a row. And what would happen is I would start off amazing, and 5, 6 weeks comes along. I get sick, maybe I have a fight with my spouse, maybe work is really stressful, and I slip up. And then in my head, that's evidence of like, oh, see, you failed. You're not perfect. You said you were going to be, so you might as well either start over or just stop altogether. And it was a very stressful thing because I felt like I was putting in a lot of effort, which you are. If you're doing these short sprints where you're hyper focused, it's a lot on you. And what I found was for years, I looked back and 5 years in, I wasn't where I wanted to be. And I was like, well, shit, I feel like I've been putting in a lot of effort and I don't have a lot of results to show for that. So I was introduced by a coach to a really good concept. And they said they didn't care about my 90-day transformation. This guy was a former Navy SEAL, big Punisher tattoo on his neck. His name was Huggy. And told me, he said, Brad, I don't give a shit about your 90-day transformation, which me as a client, it's like, well, I'm paying you. I want you to care for it. He's like, I care about your 900-day. What's your 900-day transformation look like? What's your 9-year transformation look like? What's your next 20 years look like? You should be better than you were today. You should be making progress consistently. So I don't care about sprinting to an outcome and then us falling off track. I care about us having consistent success over time. And that was just like a pressure valve released for me. It was like, oh shit, this feels a lot better. I got plenty of time to figure this out. It's a lot less expectation on myself. I can do this. Imagine tracking your last 12 months of effort on a graph. Would one day missed or even one day or one bad week destroy your progress? If you're consistent over time, the trend is still moving upward, even if there are dips. A good example of this is the stock market in your 401k. A stock chart goes everywhere, right? There have been crashes in 1984, 2000, massive just drops in the market. Sometimes 80% just cut overnight. People lose their shit. But then you look at the S&P 500 over the last 70 years. I think I last looked, it was cumulatively it's up. I want to say it's like 1.3 billion percent. It's an absurd amount that has compounded in value in the market in that time. So what that tells you is, yes, if you hyper focus on 1 year, it's very stressful. But just because the market takes a dip, it doesn't mean you clear out your 401k and say, oh my God, this clearly doesn't work. Might as well just go down to Firekeepers and gamble this away. Don't do that. So play the long game. There are daily losses, sure, but over years, strong investments grow. Same thing with your health and fitness, same thing in business. And this applies to your body, business, mindset, all of it all ties together. And that's the beauty of doing personal development like this. You're going to have such a carryover effect into other aspects of your life, which is why I'm so excited when I get to share stuff like this with you, because I've seen this play out in real time. Clients will start seeing a health outcome, but then they get a job promotion at work because they're more confident. Then they get a better relationship. And what matters is the long game. So what stay on course actually means, it means showing up more often than not. It means learning from setbacks instead of quitting. It means trusting the process even when the results aren't immediate. One meal does not ruin your diet. One missed workout does not ruin your fitness. One slow month does not mean your business is failing. The only way to truly fall off track is if you stop moving forward altogether. Again, the only way you fail is when you quit. So how do you reframe and keep going? Well, the first thing I would do is, instead of saying, I'm off track, I would ask, how can I recalibrate and keep moving forward? What can I learn from this? View setbacks as feedback, not failure. If you've been around me enough, one of my most favorite quotes is, there is no failure, there is only feedback. And that lessons not learned will continue to repeat themselves. So always ask in every situation, what can I learn from this to grow from this so I don't repeat this? Commit to consistency and not perfection. Perfection was never the goal. Progress was. You did not start working out for the sake of being perfect and checking the box of working out. You began working out because you wanted to see progress. Focus on the progress you are making. So, if you've been feeling like you're off track, I want you to take a step back. Zoom out. Look at the bigger picture. Then take one action today to move forward again. If you have questions on this, drop me a DM, shoot a message to your coach. We are here to help you guys win. I want to ask you guys, what is one thing that you are recommitting to this week? Thank you very much. As always, let's all win, baby. Let's have a great week.